Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Big Suey. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number 1 versus number 2. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. To make a difference today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion sets up a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Vasquez. Breaks loose at the 40.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass rush closing in. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, what a move. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Gets into space at the 50. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time this team played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Razorbacks have first and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And here's the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the sack. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good catch, just past the 1st down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games, no shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes the score 7-3. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Heading left after the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
That makes the score Texas 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
It's incomplete. It's now third down.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Longhorns offense is on the move now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Okay, ready?
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gained nothing on the play.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The back's got it on a counter. Physical running, fights off the defender. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas 21, Arkansas 3.
return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, we're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas 21, Arkansas 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Vasquez. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss on 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3.
That makes the score Texas 28, Arkansas 3.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Extra point try coming now. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. At midfield. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's hit as he throws it, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop, turnover on downs.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 22.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Texas 41, Arkansas 5.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.